Hi everyone, in this video I want to talk about an adventure that I had along with my friends. We attended a balloon festival. The balloons are those, hot air that, those are not the ones in which people get on board, but they are still huge. We went to this little village which is called Tahmek here in the Yucatan state. I have never been there and I didn't even know about the festival, and it allegedly it happens yearly in that little village. So we went together, and when we arrived, we started seeing how the balloons were taking off. It was a football field, and around it there were some stalls selling food, snacks, toys, souvenirs, some mechanical games as well, like a fair. And it was very amusing. There were a lot of people. It was actually crowded, and we were seeing every single balloon flying away. So yes, my friend and I weren't really interested in seeing the taking off of every single balloon. So we went to stroll around and see what the stalls were selling, because we wanted to have dinner in a while. And we ended up having dinner in a restaurant that is like next to the field, right in front of the place where the balloons were being released to the air. And we saw some interesting ones, like those hero themed, like Iron Man, Batman, villains like the Joker and stuff like that. And also there were some balloons that had a tail of candles that built an image, that you could see in the sky. It was at night, so you could appreciate it very well. And when we finished having dinner, we went back to the field to see the last balloons that were going to be released. And it was fun because I was shooting with my cell phone like this, and I felt the need to sneeze. And the thing is that my sneezes are a bit loud, hard, and noisy. So, what I usually do is to cover my mouth like this with my elbow and sneeze. But on this occasion, I couldn't because I was holding my cell phone with my both hands. So it was unavoidable that I sneezed hard. And it was funny because all the people around me turned backwards to see who the hell had just sneezed so hard. And I couldn't do anything more than laughing.
¿Qué pedo, güey? ¡Ay, muere!
I started laughing out loud for a while after that, and also my friend who was next to me started laughing too, and the people that were shooting with their cell phones recorded my sneeze. So yeah, it was very fun. Even when we were coming back home in the car, my friend played his video to listen to my sneeze, and he was playing it and laughing, playing it and laughing, playing it and laughing time after time. And it was the two of us who were laughing at it, and our other two friends were like, yes, it was fun, but not that much. But we couldn't stop laughing. And yes, so, but I'm going forward. The thing is that I was shooting with my cell phone one of the last balloons that were going to take off, and it couldn't because it was tied with a rope, and someone was pulling it. And the people that were pulling it didn't unleash the freaking balloon. So, like, how can I say? Okay, the balloon also had lots of little candles that were supposed to build an image in the sky. While it was rising, the candles were being raised by it. But the thing is that since it was tied with a rope and the people didn't unleash the balloon, it turned to one side and got its own fire. So it burned itself. And even when it could have arise a bit more for us to see the image of the candles, they didn't unleash the freaking balloon, and it turned out to fall down, and we couldn't see the image of the candles. The only thing that we got to see was the head of the Quetzalcoatl god, or Kukulkan, which is the feathered snake. And a few days later, one of our friends sent us the image of the picture image that the candles were supposed to show, and it was the Kukulkan god, and right below it, it was depicted the Chichen Itza pyramid, which is one of the wonders of the world that we have here in the Yucatan state. And well, I think another balloon was released after that, but since it was on Sunday, we had to go to work next day on Monday. And that's when we started laughing again and again at the video, playing it time after time. And yes, that's it. That's all that we did. And yeah, it was an interesting experience because I had never been in that place and I didn't even know about that festival. That's it, friends. I hope that you enjoyed my adventure. I'll be posting the pictures on Instagram for you to see as usual. And that's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.